Hey, what's going on? My name is Christian Packard. I am a 19-year-old entrepreneur and owner-operator of my own company, CJP Enterprises. I am an online agency working with home service companies and contractors, helping them with SEO, website design, AI implementation. So there's this idea around the perfect conditions. I'll quote that, the perfect conditions, right? I think a lot of people that want to do something wait for the perfect conditions to actually do them. They wait till they're 100% motivated. They wait till it's a certain time of the day. They wait till the things line up for them to be able to do that without having any risk. And it's like the fact that you have to wait for the perfect conditions says in itself that you are not a risk taker, number one, and number two, that you don't have the discipline to do things that you don't want to do. Meaning there shouldn't be perfect conditions to start. You should do things when you don't want to do them and when there isn't perfect conditions. You should be doing what you're supposed to be doing, no matter how you feel, no matter what's going on in your life. You know, obviously with some caveats, but I'll say that for the most part. And I remember when I was 16, 15 years old, and I was thinking about this when I was driving home from the gym. I was addicted to fitness and working out and whatnot, and I would get mad at myself if I didn't work out for that day. And I was an addict. It was probably bad for me, but I was addicted, not in a good way. And if I missed a workout that day, my whole mental was shot for the rest of the week. I'd literally want to die because I didn't work out that day and I thought all my progress is going to be gone and whatnot. Why I bring that up is because I kind of transferred that ideology into the business that I'm doing right now, when most of the stuff I do is completely boring. I'm the founder of my company. I don't have to do shit. If I wanted to take a day off, I could go and fucking sleep. But at the end of the day, people are counting on me. People are counting on me to make change for them because they had shitty experiences with other companies, and I'm here to make that change and offer them something differently. And I strongly believe that. Genuinely. I just got off a call with one of my first ever clients, Steve. He's a concrete epoxy guy. He's working with his two sons, and he's like a long time old friend, it feels like, when I talk to him, because of how authentic we just speak to each other, as almost like we've known each other for many, many years. And we were able to have that conversation and have conversations like that because he was in such a shitty position to where he was paying for Angie and Home Advisor, which are, if you don't know, are like lead generation big tech companies that screw you over and pretty much giving the same lead to, you know, 3 other competitors, and you can drive out an hour for an estimate, pay $200, and the lead is just a window shopper. He was paying for that, and he was paying a guy from Pakistan to do his website, in which he didn't have a favicon, which is a logo that you see at the top of the web browser. That should be your logo there. It was just empty. He had a one-page website that he's paying $250 a month for, and the phone number wasn't even clickable. So if someone went to the website to try to call him, they'd have to physically go over to their phone number and type in the number. And when I talked to him and I got him off this, I'm like, listen, dude, I don't care if you end up paying me or not. We need to change. So don't pay me for the first month, which is my offer anyways. And I would have been completely fine if he said no after, but I made that change and I was super authentic and we kept in touch, and I did things that I didn't want to do, knowing the result could be that he wouldn't be a client in the future, in which he eventually was. Obviously we have a great relationship now, it's continuously going, but the fact of the matter is you put in the work when you don't want to. It doesn't have, perfect conditions do not have to be met for you to do what you're supposed to do. And the more you realize that and the more you build that ideology, the more success you're going to have down the road. And I'm not saying I'm as successful right now, but I'm building success and I'm documenting it, and you are watching it as we speak. In general, the days you don't want to wake up, wake the fuck up, because the sooner and the more consistently you start doing that, the more success you'll have down the road. Okay, I'm done with that spiel. But another thing I want to talk about is the idea that it's a Chris Williamson kind of coined the idea, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but he talks about, there's two guys. There's one guy that's a 7 out of 10, right? He's got a good job. He's got a good wife. Their relationship is, it's okay. But he's got a good job. It's paying decent, but he doesn't like his job. He's got kids. He's got a house, and he's got a 9 to 5. He's like sort of unhappy, but his life's good, and people on the outside will, you know, wish they had his life, but he is just kind of depressed on the inside. And he has this other thing going on, but he just doesn't want to go all in because he's doing okay. He's a 7 out of 10 in life, right? And then you have another guy. He's a 2, 3 out of 10, right? He's got nothing to lose. So he goes all in on that one thing he knows that he might not be successful at, but he knows if he goes and puts maximum energy into that thing, he will be successful. And you cannot lose if you put 100% effort into something. You will not lose, because although it doesn't if that business doesn't work, the next one will. And if that one doesn't work, you use the past experience to build another one. And that is the ideology that I have here, right? I'm in that 7 out of 10 position, I'll be honest with you. And the fact that I'm self-aware of that pisses me off even more. And I am just boiling on the inside because I just can't figure my shit out. And it's very difficult for me. And I can make all the excuses I want, but at the end of the day, I'm in that position. And I want to change, and I'm going to change, and you will watch me change. And I just want to end with, the things you do now will build you success in the future, right? So whether you want to do it or not, get it done, because the sooner you build that mentality, the sooner things will start to change and you will become successful. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.